My name is Swati Nanra. It's June 13th, 2014. My parents are Hindus. They are from Haryana. My father was an engineer posted all over India at different times. When we were posted in Srinagar in 1984. My dad was posted there in 1984. I was 14 years old. I was in Srinagar. We used to. I was still in school since I was only 14. So my father was posted there. What I heard was there has been an attack on Golden Temple, and a lot of people were killed. And it was more of why would the military go into a religious place like that, and that was pretty much all. I don't recall much more than that, except for the few conversations that happened in the house. I don't remember anything much about the reaction because I was not really close to any Sikh friends or anybody who had much to talk about it. So it was more of a news which was not a very pleasant one to hear. But beyond that, there was not much link within our families or anything that would have reflected on that on our day-to-day. We were still in Srinagar. This I remember very distinctly because Indira Gandhi was killed. I remember coming back from school way before our end of day, and as soon as we came, my mom said, wow, everywhere like there's so much talks about Indira Gandhi being killed, and then obviously a lot of next few days we kept on hearing about all the incidents that happened. We got to hear about all these shops being burned down, mostly in Delhi and probably some places in Punjab. I don't recall very distinctly, but I definitely remember very clearly. I also remember people taking down things from the shops, more of a looting scene kind of thing that comes to my memory. And my mom saying, like, why are they targeting only a certain community? Like, is it just something that is... Because my parents had lived all over India because of the job that my father had been in. We always had friends. They were from different cultures, different religions. We always lived together, and we never felt ever a reason why people would fight. So it seemed very unusual to us why people would single out a certain community in particular and attack their assets and their lives for agenda which is probably not even known to the people who are attacking, right? It's just being done with no real gain at the end of it. So that was the sad part. I still remember my mom used to say, oh my God, what are these people doing? I don't recall anything very distinctly in my mind. My family, I don't have any family in Delhi, or now of course over the years we have settled there, but not at that time. There was nobody in Delhi. And my parents are from Haryana, but again we never lived in Haryana as well because we were all over. So we didn't have any strong linkage to the main parts of the country where this violence was happening, so we didn't get affected directly. From my memories, of course, we don't know exactly whom they were blaming or what they were doing, but if you see the amount of destruction that happened in such a short time has to be done from a power which can facilitate so much to happen, right? It is not an individual or a outraged group. It is more than people being brought in trucks and doing it. Has to be more of an organized crime, I would say. So beyond that, I don't recall knowing much about politics at that age or anything like that. Yeah, we actually now speak quite a bit because my husband had put up an exhibition on 1984, so we were quite involved in helping him out. and things like that. So over the years I've learned much more after I got married, because now I get to hear much more. Earlier we didn't have much to talk. We talk about that at home, and yes, and now of course as more awareness is happening within families, especially in Canada with putting up these exhibitions and all, the kids tend to talk about them as well. And not me personally, because I guess either I was too small or it didn't impact us directly. So I would not say it really made any difference from that perspective.
Sure.
So in regards to, you were telling your husband was putting exhibitions in and around here. So is he a Sikh or?
Yeah, he's a Sikh.
Okay.
You probably know him, Singh.
Okay, so you got married to a
Yeah.
Sikh person. Okay, so that's how the awareness came to you.
Yeah,
everything.
because
Okay.
now we talk more about it, and he's really into religion. He's really into a lot of things that brings in that extra knowledge in my life, which I probably wouldn't have gone that route to look at it from that perspective. I know a lot of things are being done to get those people to justice. I do hope that is done. People do need to realize that that they will not get away with just committing crimes and moving on. And it will also put a lot of things to bed in the minds of a lot of people who have been struggling to get that justice. So I think that will definitely be helpful.